Check out thechosenprime.com in the link in the description below for this and other great items.
Welcome everyone to another RFC Reviews. I'm your host Diecast, and today we have a Shapeways accessory. And this Shapeways accessory is basically a neck insert piece to make Nightbeat here a Titan Master or Headmaster or one of those things. So the way this is achieved is his head is on a mushroom peg, and you can see his head is mostly hidden, so at least on the bottom there. So let's go ahead and we'll just unscrew good old Nightbeat from the back. And then you just take off these two screws right here. And then these Shapeways, they're from Insane Galvatron, and I don't know if that's his name on Shapeways, or I'm not really a big Shapeways person, and it was about a week or two I ordered these, so they had to print them, and then I had to wait for them, and you know, the normal. His chest will come off all in one piece, arms and chest, and then what you want to do is kind of pop this back piece off. It clips in right there, and it's widest at the top, so you want to make sure you pull it apart just like this. And there's your Nightbeat. And you can just slide the head right off. You can see it's just on a mushroom cap right there. So now all we have to do is take one of these two. Now I got two different ones. I got one that's more of a solid black plastic, and another one that's sort of a, I guess at the time it was a you know, a rougher version. It kind of has this white look to it, and I'm sorry, I know that's probably not. Let me zoom in on it. That'll help you. There it is right there. And then the other piece was this one. And they both said they're strong. I know Insane Galvatron said these are beta, so there is a chance that these might not fit perfectly, but we're gonna try. So let's take this one right here. We're just gonna slide it in to the post, and hopefully it is a little tight. Definitely don't want to break it. Let me see if I can. That seems to be the thicker part of it. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking a screwdriver and pushing it in from the back, since that's the thickest part. And there you go. It's all in. What that's going to do is you can take Titan Master Nightbeat, and you're going to be able to plug him in right there. Now, there may need to be a little bit of modification just to get his head to plug in. Again, this was a beta thing. Okay, and we're back. I actually didn't have to file it. I just had to play with it just a little bit to get it popped in there. And as you can see, he's not going anywhere now. So let's go ahead and get him reassembled. And again, first thing you want to do is pop on this back piece right at the top there, and then grab his whole upper body with arms included, and we'll put the screws back in. And you can pick these Nightbeats up pretty cheap now, so if you want to do that. There is also a Goshooter head coming out soon for in a Titan Master. It's coming with the Takara wheelie, I believe, is what the Goshooter head's coming with. So you have if you have that on order, if you can find yourself a Goshooter body, you can also make him into a Titan Master. So, which I just happen to have a Goshooter body right here, and I already took the head off. It came with a car zap head for some crazy reason. Probably extra parts. They were trying to get rid of whatever they could. So, but there you have the Nightbeat with his head on. And yeah, it looks really nice. The blue is a little bit darker, but it's not enough that it looks odd. He could just have a little bit of a darker head. And then you can pop his head off and pop it back on. There you go. And definitely gives this character more neck articulation since it was on a mushroom peg. It can look down, it can look up a little bit each way. If you move the legs out of the way, you can get it to look up a tad bit more. You got some side-to-side waggle, which I always appreciate. I always like the waggle. So, and then just for comparison's sake, let's go ahead and put this on. And hopefully I find a way to fast forward through this so you don't have to listen to me unscrew it, since you already saw that before. So, definitely going to be try to be doing some more reviews. I am getting the test shot of Fans Toys Not Skyfire, which is their Phoenix, I believe, is the official name of that. So, I'm hoping to get that. I'm thinking it's scheduled to come out in April, so hopefully, like, March, maybe we'll have the we'll have that in hand, and then we'll go ahead and slide this in. This one slid in a little bit easier. The more rougher whitish one, I'm not sure the name of it. Because there's a couple different options when you go on Shapeways. Again, I'm not a Shapeways aficionado, so I really don't remember exactly. It was so long ago when I ordered this. So, but yeah, definitely want to subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on. A lot of cool stuff going on and stuff. So, I'll just get this all screwed together. Yeah, I'm not sure if this was a KO or not, but it has all like the official Hasbro logos and stuff, so it almost seems like that's why I think it's like extra parts. Like they had extra bodies laying around and they had extra car zap heads, and they're like, oh, well, we'll just put that on this and sell it. So, if you can find this in your Chinese market, you can get yourself a Goshooter relatively cheap for that Goshooter head with wheelie. And you could probably move this backpack out of the way a little bit. It's hard. It's hard to move it out of the way. But we'll get this. It's always that last screw. Come on. There we go. So now you see how the adapter looks once it's plugged in. It does sit up just a tad, which is good because this shield is always a little bit high. in my opinion. So now that we have him on, we'll just, obviously I don't have the head for this, and this one slid in a lot easier. So this one may be the way to go. And there you have with a Terry Bull head. And same thing, you know, side to side, all the Titan Master articulation in the head that you would expect. And then you have some custom deluxes, which is nice, I think. It'd be even better when the Goshooter head's out. So, and if you bought the body without the proper head, like I did, it'll really be nice. And then you could even have Nightbeat hold his weapon. And this weapon, which I'm not actually sure how to turn it into a weapon. But, yeah, we'll do something like that. It's probably not right, but you can have him yielding both his weapons. And there you go. There's your Shapeways Titan Master headpiece for your Nightbeat or Goshooter or whatever other body you have this in. Carzap, if you want to put a different head on Carzap, I mean, why not? It's your toy. Do what you want. So, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like us on Facebook, or like us on Twitter, or share us on Facebook, follow us in all those places, and please share the video, because that's the best way to get this out there, and the more shares we can do, the more videos I can do. So if you want to see more videos, share this video as much as possible, and all my other videos. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.